Okay, so when you open up Premiere, you'll be greeted at this little scene, this little box, and this is where you can open projects, do new projects. It's where, as you can see, I have multiple projects, tutorial 1, tester, I don't know how to spell teaser, would you rather Snapchat, behind the face Snapchat, intro for 20%, and the list goes on and on. So as you see on the left, you have 4 options: new project, open project, new team project, and open team project. Now, the team projects, new and open, are something that you don't really want to click on. I don't have a lot of knowledge on them, and most people don't. They are meant for if you and another person want to work on the same project, but we're in different places. It still has a lot to be worked out on, so just go straight to new project, or if you have an old project, go to open project. So we're going to go to new project, and we're brought over here. And so up top, we can name our project, we can choose the location. We are just going to ignore everything except the name. Make sure that you always name it, just so that way organization is easier in case in the future you want to go back and find something. I'm going to call this tutorial Premiere Pro Basics. And so now that I have it, I'm going to go down and hit OK. So now we're on to the main page of Adobe Premiere Pro. And we're just going to go straight to the top. As you can see, there's many options: learning, assembly, editing, color, effects, audio, graphics, libraries. And then you have 2 dots. We're not going to worry about that. We're not going to worry about any of this except editing. This is basically the layout, everything it's going to go in. So here at the bottom we have a timeline where we'll see all of our videos in order and all that. Up here we have a program with where we can actually view what our timeline is showing. Over here we have our audio clip mixer, metadata, effects control, and our source. We are just going to ignore audio clip and metadata, and we're just going to stick to effects control and source. Now source, this is where you can have a quick preview of your clip, and so we'll get into that more later. So down here we have our project, media browser, libraries, info, effects, markers. The project is where we're going to see all of our stuff. The media browser we're going to skip, library we're going to skip, info, skip, effects, this is where you're going to have all your effects. So we have presets, Luma, presets, audio effects, audio transitions, video effects, video transitions. If you don't see effects there, there'll be those 2 little arrows to the right. You can open that up and then you'll see effects. So we're going to hop back into our project and we're going to import a clip. Now you can do this 2 ways. There's a drag and drop way, and there's an actual import way. So I'm going to show the import way first. So right now we're going to go all the way up to file, and then we're going to go all the way down to import. So once we hit import, we're going to be taken to all of our video files, and you can go around and find many. I am going to use a would you rather clip. So I can just easily pick through what I want to do. If I go down, I pick it, I can select it, and then I can open it. It imports, and then now we have our file in our little bank. So that's one way to import clips. Another way is just to drag and drop. Make sure you have the little file open. You can click it, drag it, and it'll be in there. Okay, so right now I'm going to show you what the source clip does. So I'm going to double click on my video, and now it appears up here. And here I can do multiple things. I can scroll through and make sure it's the right clip that I wanted. And as you see, it plays the whole clip. So what I'm going to show you is how to do a mark in and mark out. And what this is basically saying is if you want just a specific clip of that video, you could easily do it here. So let's show you. So let's say I wanted it to start right here. I wanted the video to start right here. I'm going to click that little mark in. And now what it's going to do is it's only going to show or play whatever is highlighted. So if I drag this down my timeline and make it my actual video, it's not going to show anything before the highlighted. So I'm also going to do a mark out, and it's going to do the opposite effect, where it's not going to show anything after the highlighted. So now let's see if I drag it in, it's just going to play that little clip. Simple enough. So I'm going to delete that. Okay, so now if you want to take off those mark-ins and mark-outs and you just want to not have everything, you want the full clip, you can do this two ways. You can either stretch the highlighted marks, or you can go up here to markers and go all the way down to clear in and out. You click that and you no longer have that. Okay, so let's find a good spot to bring in that's simple enough. I'm going to choose around here, right before I get smacked in the face with a pie. So now as you can see, we have more stuff on our timeline. We have 3 visuals and 4 audios. So that basically means we can have videos overlapping and audios overlapping. Now we're going to look at this little preview box and we see 2 options we have. We have our scale. So if I increase the scale, I would increase the zoom on what I'm viewing. It's not actually going to change the video itself, but it's just for your viewing purposes. Now over on the right, we have our quality, our playback resolution. So right now I have that full, and for a lot of simple clips, full works, but it could, on more complicated clips or more older computers, it could lag or make the playback choppy. So you can turn it down to 1/2 and plays at half the quality, or you could go down to a 1/4 and it plays at 1/4 of the quality. You can kind of see that it's a lot more blurry. And so now we're going to go over to our tools, and we only want to really look at 3 tools. Our pointer, which basically allows us to click and drag and move everything and point, click. It's your cursor. I can move the image with it. I can do whatever I want. We're going to skip the track select forward, and we're going to skip the ripple edit tool, and we're just going to go down to the razor. Razor basically allows us to cut in between our clips. So let's say I just did not want that little piece, I can cut around it and then move it out or delete it. So now I just don't have anything there. So we're going to put that back, and now we're going to look at the next few things. Slip tool, we don't really need to look at that. Pen and hand, again, don't really need to look at. But here's the type tool. So this is where you can add text. You can type wherever you want. This could be used for titles, lower thirds, anything. See, I can type anything here. So now I'm going to go over to the pointer and I can move it wherever I want. So now that's the basics of Adobe Premiere. Using these little effects and all that will help a lot more in what you're trying to accomplish. As you can see, this is what you'll get at the end once you put everything together.
My name's Ian.
I'm Elissa.
I'm Caroline.
And I'm Matt.
And this is What You After.
Go!